All right, we're going to call to order our July 27, 2026 board meeting. Everybody doing okay with that? Not hot enough out there. All right, first item on the agenda is approval of the agenda. Do I hear a motion to approve?
So moved.
Or a second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Next item on the agenda is approval of the minutes from the June 29, 2026 board meeting. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Or a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, and the next item, we've got some issues.
Yeah. Good things to brag on folks tonight about. Our first guest is one of our students at West. He's been here before. He comes, I don't know, about every year, don't you, Reuben? He's winning big time. Come on up here. I'll introduce you to everybody. Reuben Greer is going to be a grader, right? Fifth. Oh, I'm sorry. Fifth grader this year at West. And he has been competing in go-kart racing for a long time. And his dad keeps me informed kind of what he's been doing, but this summer you won a big event. So tell everybody what you did this summer.
It was a 3-race battle. You had to get the most points to win the championship, and I got the most points. And if you won, you got a ticket to Spain for the World Finals, and I won it. I want to go to Spain this October.
Pretty big deal. This is the T4 Cup Championship that you won, okay, that qualifies you. And I want to tell you what the people on that website said about you. Reuben Greer showed the quality of a driver who already knows what it takes to win at a national level. A 3-time national champion in other karting series, Greer brought experience, speed, and control to the Eastern Cup and confirmed himself as one of the top young drivers to watch heading into the international T4 season. That's pretty good. Congratulations. Yeah, so Mom, Dad, anything you guys want to say?
No, we're just excited and proud of him that he gets to represent USA in World Championships.
It's really a cool thing to get for us to do. That's something that's not always directly tied to school, but to watch our kids be successful in school and then do these other things take a lot of time and effort. Your principal's here too.
Yeah, so don't get us in trouble if we do.
Be looking for that excuse in October. Going to Spain. Yeah.
Just so proud of Reuben. Not only is he a great go-kart driver, racer, he's also a great student and a great friend and shows our core values in all that he does.
Congratulations, Reuben. Good luck. I know you'll represent us well. All right. Okay. Our next group is standing in the back, and they're not hiding very well. They're school resource officers. Guys, could I get y'all to come up? I know you love this part. Come on up here. I think it goes without saying that we are blessed to have school resource officers in our building, and Chief Ware reminded me today that this is a 26-year partnership we've had with our school resource officers, our city of Vestavia police. It is a very meaningful and important, and I would say the absolute most important thing we do with safety and security is to have these guys, and it's such a blessing. And they have been acknowledged for their great work. This summer at the National School Resource Officer Conference, they were recognized as a model agency, which means they have met some criteria, mainly regarding training and implementation of the school resource model. So they don't just do it, they do it really well and at a high level. In fact, there were only 11 agencies this year that the National Association recognized, and there were 2 in the state. The state was one of them, so it's quite an accomplishment. So I asked Chief just to talk some words about this group.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I'll be very brief. I just want to express my gratitude towards the men that are standing before you. There is a lot of work that goes into being a school resource officer. These guys put in hours that nobody knows about, and there's a level of commitment and dedication to what they're doing that very few people get to see and recognize. Most of the administrators in the room probably have a better understanding than most of the parents in the community. But the hours they put in, the time, the dedication, the resources, the time away from their own families does not go unnoticed. Again, they were our recipients of the 2026 NASRO Model Agency Award. Only 11 of those awards were given out throughout the United States. And it does represent the hard work, the dedication, the commitment of each of these gentlemen. But it also represents, I think, just as important, the commitment to the SRO program between the city, the Board of Education, and the police department that has now been going on since the year 2000. 26 years ago, we created this program. And these men are just a perfect example of what we want our officers to be, and they are the perfect examples of the commitment to community policing. There were some steps involved in applying for this award that involved getting statements and letters from administrators and from students throughout the district. And I would like to read 2 quotes to you. One student wrote that there have been several times where we have looked to our SROs in times of uncertainty and fear, in which they have never failed to provide a comforting presence. And a second quote from a different student. I have never once doubted our school resource officers' abilities and commitments towards their jobs. They have never stopped investing in me, both as a student and as a person. And I do not believe our school would be the same without them. And I would like to echo that sentiment as well. I don't think our schools would be what they are without these gentlemen that stand before you. As chief of police, I'm unbelievably proud of these men and the work they do. And I commend them for everything they represent and the goodness that they bring to our community. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Board members, you may or may not know this, but Chief was one of the SROs, was it 20 years ago?
I began in 2005, yes, sir.
At Pizettes, and so I say that with the acknowledgement that he understands what they do, and that's really important when we have conversations about how to move forward. So let's embarrass them, just a little bit more, ask them if they just offer their name to everybody, who they are, and which school that they're patrolling course this year.
Grover Burns. I'll be leaving Liberty Park Middle, going to Cohutta Heights.
Virgil Cannell, I'm leaving the freshman campus. I'll be going to the high school.
Andy Chapman, leaving Cohutta Heights, going to Liberty Park.
Michael Cooper, I'll be staying at East.
Chase Smith, I'm leaving the high school, going to Pizettes.
Jerry Thomas, Liberty Park Elementary, going to Liberty Park Middle.
Kevin Humphrey, Pizettes Middle School.
Mike Messman, I'm staying at West Elementary.
Ralph McCall, I'll still be at the high school.
Thank you. Board members, any comments you'd like? It's great.
Well, I see you almost every morning, and just the light you bring those kids. I mean, he puts a bucket of candy out there. It's a lot of smiles on a lot of faces, it has for ever since my children have come through there, giving you 1,000 fist bumps, and they're always so kind. Yeah. But thank you so much for what y'all do. It's incredible. Obviously, the schools are a lot safer with you there.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you coming out today. Congratulations. All right. Representative Mike Shaw is off the list today. He comes bearing gifts. So, Lord, to him. So,
Sure. Well, good to be here. Always good to be back at Vestavia Hills. I am a product of Vestavia Hills City Schools. I guess some most of my teachers would think that's a good thing aside from the, but thank you for what you do. Thank you for what the school system does. Every year we have a certain amount of money that we can allocate to grants to our local communities. And put it simply, Vestavia Hill City Schools is a great investment. I mean, if you're looking for things that are going to really make a difference in the community, supporting programs that are really working really well. I mean, one thing I've noticed is that I've been doing this 4 years now and talking to all the different representatives around the state. Vestavia Hills is known for its excellence. It's known not just like certain things like sports and things like that, but at every level. You literally can't look at anything the school system does and not see a degree of excellence that people admire and look up to and want to emulate. So really, all that's to say is it's very easy to support schools. It's happy to do so. I have 3 checks totaling $54,500. One is the state ETF grants that were allocated, and Dr. Freeman and I talked about allocating that to fine arts again. That worked really well last year. I think some good things came of that. And also at the Rotary Club, I saw the debate team talk, and that was a little scary for me as a legislator because they're really good at making points. And I was like, these people, but hopefully they won't be running against us anytime soon. But I wanted to support that program. Coach Conley, right? Met with them, met with the students, encouraged them. So I think they really do a great job. The RISE program at Vestavia Hills, I got to know a little bit about that program. So $5,000 for RISE, $5,000 for the debate speech team. I've already talked with some other coaches about different programs next year that I'm hoping to support. And then, of course, the fine arts. Again, thank you for what you do. Thank you for being such an easy school system to support and for really being the envy of the state. Everybody would love to have what Vestavia Hills has and what y'all do for all the different.
Yeah, Mike, I appreciate it too, because a large portion of what you've been doing has been for the arts, and the arts are near and dear to your heart as well.
Yeah, when I say I'm part of Vestavia Hill City Schools, I was in choir and I was a band. I was a drummer, so I wasn't a musician per se. But my wife was a majorette, and that's when we started dating my senior year. So fine arts are really important to me.
We actually provided a grant for a song we sort of resurrected last year for the band.
Yeah, Birdland. I don't know how many alumni here remember Birdland, but we went to a game and was like, they're not playing Birdland anymore. So I
made it happen.
Yeah, we talked with them, and they said, yeah, we can bring it back. And I saw a lot of alumni's heads snap up in the.
I believe that was the Thompson game.
It was the very first game, so that was really cool to hear, and so hopefully we'll get them to do that again next year.
Yeah.
And,
so Faith, you. Director of Fine Arts, maybe share just with the board that some of the things that Mike did for us last year, you've been able to fund as a result of.
We were able to buy instruments for middle and high school band programs, and also it helped with their trip when they went to DC.
Yeah, great. Yeah, band is kind of boring without instruments.
Yes.
Sitting around, so that's great. That's great to hear. Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So that's awesome to hear. So happy to know.
Yeah, Mike's a great partner, supporter. I really appreciate it. Thank you for doing this.
Awesome.
Our program's benefit. So
thank you. Yes, thank y'all for what you do and going to.
I'll take them off your hands. You
Okay.
know the person.
Okay. Can we get a picture real quick? Yeah. Just need a picture. It didn't happen. So. I'm good.
Faith, come on in here.
It's totally fine.
You won't let go now.
It's actually kind of stressful to have that much money in my community. I'm a little older thing and everything, so I'm glad y'all have it. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, board members, thank you for that. Let's move on into the financial statement.
Good afternoon, board members. I provided the financial statements and check register for the period ending June 30, 2026 for your review. As of June 30, we have collected 98.2% of our local tax revenues, budgeted local tax revenues, compared to 99.6% at this time last year. So we should be on track to collect 100% of our budgeted ad valorem tax revenues for FY26. During June, we earned $104,796 in interest income from our investment and treasury suite. And our general fund expenditures and transfers out are 77.3% of the budget compared to 81.5% last year. All things being equal, in our 9th month of the fiscal year, we should be at 75% of budgeted expenditures. And we're just a little above that due to some annual payments. All bank accounts have been reconciled as of June 30, 2026, and the monthly financial reports have been submitted to the Alabama Department of Education. Our monthly financial statements and check registers are available for public viewing on our district website.
Thanks, Courtney. Board members, I recommend approval of the financial statement for June 2026.
Board members, you've heard the superintendent's recommendation to approve the financial statement for June 2026. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, item 6, I recommend the board approve consent items. These are related to field trips that are out of state overnight and in-state overnight.
Board members, you've heard the superintendent's recommendation to approve the consent items relating to overnight and out-of-state field trips. Do I hear a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Right. Under business, item A, recommend the board approve the custodial cleaning supplies bid with AAA Environmental Services.
Board members, you've heard the superintendent's recommendation to approve custodial cleaning supplies bid with AAA Environmental Services. Any questions? Do I hear a motion?
So,
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
aye.
Item B, I recommend the board approve the bid with Lakecom Incorporated doing business as AAA Environmental Services for cleaning supplies.
Board members, you've heard the superintendent's recommendation to approve the bid with Lakecom Incorporated doing business as AAA Environmental Services for cleaning supplies. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item C, I recommend the board approve the bid with Cintas for custodial paper supplies.
Board members, you've heard the superintendent's recommendation to approve the bid with Cintas for custodial paper supplies. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item D, recommendation for the to approve the custodial paper supplies contract with Cintas Corporation.
All right, board members, you've heard the superintendent's recommendation to approve the custodial paper supplies contract with Cintas. Do I hear a motion to approve?
So moved.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, item E, the recommendation is to approve the C&P supplemental joint purchasing agreement.
All right, you've heard the superintendent's recommendation to approve the C&P supplemental joint grocery purchase agreement. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Any questions?
I'll just point out on this, Amanda's with us, but we did some of these joint purchase agreements a couple of months ago. This is one that we also are doing with grocery. Anything you want to add on that?
Yeah, it's just a supplemental extra bid. We have a state bid through the State Department, and it's just extra items. that we-
Purchasing power by doing it this way.
Yes, this has 70 districts in it.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item F, recommendation for to C&P supplemental grocery bid for 26-27 school year.
All right, you've heard the superintendent's recommendation to approve the C&P supplemental grocery bid for the 26-27 school year. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
There a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item G, recommendation is to approve the deductive change order for unused allowances for safety and security upgrades for all of Vestavia Hill City Schools campuses.
All right, you have heard the superintendent's recommendation to approve the deductive change order for safety and security upgrades for all the Vestavia Hill City School campuses. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
This is, I'll comment on this. This is a deductive change order for the project that largely was the high school work we did on exterior doors and hardware. And so we finished that job up this past year, but this is just wrapping it up. We didn't use all of our allowances, so it's $18,000 plus that come back. So
It's 2 months in a row, right?
that's right. We're on a roll. I was doing well.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All right. The next four is just, I'll just comment on are related to policy revisions, and these are largely just a result of anything that has been changed in legislation or that was suggested to us by the monitoring process we completed with the State Department this year. So they're relatively small changes, but I did want to make note of that for you. Okay. Item H, recommendation is to approve the revision to policy 6.1, admissions and attendance.
You've heard the superintendent's recommendation to approve the revision to policy 6.1 regarding admissions and attendance. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item I, recommendation is to approve revision to policy 6.13.1 anaphylaxis policy.
All right, you've heard the superintendent's recommendation to approve the revision to policy 6.13.1 anaphylaxis policy. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item J, the recommendation is to approve revision to policy 6.17 physical restraint.
All right, you've heard the superintendent's recommendation to approve a revision to policy 6.17 physical restraint policy. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item K, recommendation is to approve the revision to policy 7.3 academic standards.
You've heard the superintendent's recommendation to approve the revision to policy 7.3 academic standards. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Yeah, let me comment on that. I do want to expand on that one. That's not exactly the reason that the legislation didn't change or the department didn't suggest we do something different. Well, we really just wanted to put in policy what has been a practice, and it is in K2, we have been using standards-based grading. In elementaries, all of us have seen that as our kids have come through. But we also, in our specials, want to give some latitude to some of our areas, particularly music and arts, to do some different ways of showing competency or standards being met as opposed to the grade. So that's just the difference in this one.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item 8 is personnel, and I recommend the board approve the personnel actions as submitted.
Board members, you've heard the superintendent's recommendation to approve the personnel recommendations as submitted. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, so we are at the point, we're about a week away from our teachers coming back to school, and we are not 100% staffed. We had a couple of really late changes that we've recently had, so we're really close. Our principals have done an outstanding job. Congratulations, because it is an absolutely ever-evolving cycle. When you think you've got it, then the next day somebody calls you up and there's a change. So they've really done a great job, and we've got a great team. We had 54 or 57 new teachers last week, 54 new teachers last week we welcomed, which is a lower number than we've had in some years past. And so that's a great group as well. So I'm looking forward to it. We will have some last minute ones, but we are in really good shape heading into the year. Just want to make sure you are aware of that. And well done, principals.
That's good to hear. Next item is anyone here for public comment? Then we will move to adjourn. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.